Yo, this Heru the first son. Walk with me, y'all. Check out my new audiobook, Cell Therapy, My Time on Rikers Island. Available on HeruTheFirstSon.com. It's my journal, my real-time thoughts when I was doing my bid on Rikers Island. No cap, no filter. If you want to check out a snippet, there's a link at the bottom of the homepage. Take you right to it. Yo, check me out, y'all. The realness. Peace.
Can I say another one?
Yo, I want to talk to y'all about something. I'm talking to you niggas about niggas being fucking cowards and shit. Now I know a lot of gangster niggas will be like, fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
We kill each other, nigga. They're not the niggas oppressing us.
Right.
So I say, man, the guns.
Right. The guns, nigga. Let's go.
Now, what's good, everybody?
What's up?
About to try to liven it up. We gotta come in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Father, the Son, and the Trolley Ghost, y'all.
What's going on?
I'm your host, Heru the first son.
It's Nyriq. Y'all know me. I'm just chilling.
And we up in here today. Today's topic, man, we gonna talk about all these antics ladies been pulling on, these capers. The ladies been pulling on dudes lately. The rich boys been getting tore up lately.
Man, you know it. It's crazy. We got a whole long list of receipts. I don't know if people been keeping track, but we got it for y'all.
Yeah, these star niggas, boy, they be having a rough time with these hoes now.
They got us looking, they got the boys down right now. You know, we looking like 12 and 0.
This nigga Jonathan Majors was goddamn white hot for a minute, literally. You don't even hear about this nigga no more.
Man, yeah, I was actually rooting for him, but you know, that shit ain't work out.
Damn, she created that nigga early, yo. You don't see him in nothing. I ain't hearing his name no more. I just think about that shit the other day.
I don't think we're gonna hear from him probably maybe like another 2 years or something. Then he gonna come back
gotta
out.
do some damage control, right? Let this shit blow over.
They said we got you on the next cycle.
Yeah, bro. We got to let this way. Your name, you ain't good business right now.
They gave him a little bit of cushion money, told him to do a couple overseas commercials.
Nigga, go to Korea and do some goddamn deodorant commercials or something, nigga.
Yeah, they hop in the washing machine. I don't know if you ever seen that. The little Chinese commercial they had. The nigga hop in the washing machine. They drop they washing powder in there. And they come up with a white Korean nigga. This shit funny as hell.
Yeah, you gotta do some shit like that. Shit, they pay the bills.
Alright, who's first on the list?
That
Who's
bitch
first
torched
on the
that
list?
nigga shit.
Yeah,
what we got?
She really did though. That
Yeah,
was
man, that shit
pretty
was
tragic.
And I think that nigga got cleared eventually too, and he's still.
And no, he did. He got cleared, but it was too late.
It was just too late. Too much damage done.
Too much damage done. All right, so we got to do. Yeah, we get his story early. We're gonna start with him.
Not this nigga here.
This is the beginning, right? So we're gonna start it off in phases. I think that's how we'll do it. All right, this is the beginning phase. This is how it starts.
Before you even start, I just want to say this man looks like white people manufactured him to make fun of black people. I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I know. Maybe I'm being mean, but yo. But anyway, go ahead.
Nah, I get what you're saying. Like he look like he'll be in like one of them menstrual.
Yeah, straight minstrel show character. Yeah. The nigga look like a minstrel puppet, nigga.
Yeah, nigga he look like supposed to have some watermelon, right?
Yo, like all you need to do is get that nigga a chicken leg and a watermelon and just let him loose and shit.
Oh man! All right, so we got here Travis Hunter. We gonna go over their little controversy a little bit. Just like a brief overview of what you shouldn't do, and if you find yourself like this dude, you still got an early chance to back out.
This is a cautionary tale, nigga. Beware.
Well, yeah. I mean, most recently though, I'm not gonna lie, he most recently got married to her. So where he's at now is when you're too late. If you've married her, you're too late.
Now, who is her? What is that? What is they? Yo, that shit is rough, boy. Let's see what we got
here. Travis Hunter, he won the Heisman trophy or whatever. So like, he's got a lot of money behind him and whatnot. We got here that he met Lene. I don't know her full name. I don't think we got her full name so far. But Lene when they were teenagers. You know what I'm saying? We got here that most recently there was a video of them in Colorado, and he went to like hug her or something, or like kiss her, and she was pulling away from him. Like she just looked like she wasn't supportive.
Coach Prime will certainly have an incredible last memory of.
What's wrong, baby? What I do? What I do, baby?
Oh man,
I'm out here winning, bitch. What's wrong?
Right? Why you not helping? Why you not cheerleader for me? You're supposed to give me kisses. This was last year. I guess this what this clip shows, 2024.
Now, what's everybody's problem with her?
Made Travis Hunter's girlfriend stand up when he was announced at the Heisman. I don't really. I think she has a track record. You get what I'm saying? But like they're not speaking on what's her track record.
It's something specific. I haven't stumbled onto it. But generally, what I get from what I've seen on them two is, she was some kind of wild whore before, or she cheated on him, or something wild, or something like that. And he was just like, oh, okay, I still love her, or something. And that was the shit. But that's not very exact. They're getting into the specifics in this story right here that you got.
That's what it's looking like. They got this little back and forth thing he did to support the people on his Instagram when they was getting on him. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, because he deleted his shit because of what niggas was saying.
Yeah.
Niggas was on his top.
They both deleted it from what I heard. He said, y'all hate on me, and then you go hate on my girl. This is what he said, quotation. I feel the same thing that she feels. We're inseparable. We're with each other. If she's hurting, I'm hurting. All right, dude. So
I mean,
we got what's this right here?
Now, one thing I'm gonna say about this shit, right? As I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking about it, because generally I don't, even though I have my boundaries and shit that makes sense, and I stick to shit just being fair or making sense for me in the zone that I'm in life. Like, I actually don't overly go out of my way to judge other people and their relationships, especially people that I don't have any connection to like that, right? And the reason I say that is because, to be honest, like, there's a part of me that, is right along with everybody else, like, this nigga dumb as hell. But there's also a part of me, because when you hear the origin story of their relationship, like, they met before any of the scrutiny, the attention, any of that shit, right? And they like kind of high school sweethearts, right? And the truth about a young relationship like that is that you two niggas ain't lived life yet. the nigga and the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like the young man and the young girl have not lived life yet. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all have a lot of mistakes in your future, the both of you, right?
Right.
And so I'm actually a proponent of getting through it all together. She gonna fuck up, she gonna get tempted, you gonna fuck up, you gonna get tempted. If y'all can forgive each other and the shit is mutual and then keep going and go forward, fuck what everybody else say. So if they got that kind of relationship,
Then we're,
I cheer the
agree with
nigga
that.
on straight up and down, like real
agree
shit.
with
But just make sure that shit you being fair and she being fair though. Like that's all I can, and that's just my advice, cause that shit'll wear you down over time as a man if what I'm saying, you getting shitted on all the time. But if if the shit is looking fair to you and you can, I mean, cause and then also what you made of and how you built, if that's what you want, and you genuinely happy, and I don't see you crying about shit later on, all right, you doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? You're doing it your way, and it's working for you. Bet.
I agree with that. I mean, it seems here, like just like you said, you got other people here speaking on his relationship. Some other football player named Des Bryant says,
Yeah, I heard of.
You heard of him? Okay. He says, I tried my best not to get into his business, Travis, but I had to after seeing this. I'm here to tell you, brother, wake up and quit playing. She talked all that shit about you, saying she was going to address this situation once, but kept talking about it. She loves the attention way more than you. She thinks she's an equal to you. I can tell you're a great dude, and I promise there's a woman out there who's going to make your life easy and respect you. From what I see, she has nothing to offer but a fucking headache. She's not the one. That's how he ends that.
See, and that's just bro talk. You know what I'm saying? The nigga trying to he just concerned for his boy from what he see. You know what I mean? And,
Or I mean, remember, like you said, we're not people who's close enough to him, but we could assume Dez might be.
yeah, and he sees more than I see, right? So I can't do nothing but give impressions and principles and shit. I don't know the intricate ins and outs of that, but again, depending on what stage of life you in and then y'all history together, things can be weighted differently. But from the standpoint of just a man and a woman that ain't got childhood history together, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that.
Yeah, this one was, a quick little start. Like I said, this is, if you find yourself, with your bros telling you not to be with her and, you don't got anything like what my father described as an early start to a relationship, then, you might want to think about what you're doing.
Yeah, because look, the truth of the matter is, we all humans, right? And yeah, there's the guys and then there's the girls, but in high school, like sometimes your girl, like in high school, your brother's mother, like she was kind of after high school, after we kind of rocked in life for a little while. She was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Just as a person. You know what I'm saying? Beyond the relationship, she was just, who I did life with every day. So when you got something like that going on, right? And then it got to, because here's the thing about that. Even with that shit, right? Sometimes you can get into that zone because as humans, we are habitual creatures, right? So habituation is something that you gotta be aware of and careful of, because you won't even see some bullshit that you doing, because it's just autopilot. So the thing about that is that the energy does matter even in that situation, which is why I said if shit seemed fair and it worked for you, okay, fine. But if you can get real comfortable with some shit that don't make no sense, that's horrible, that's fucked up, that disrespects you constantly, and you like, because you don't know no different, and it's just your habit, right? So that's a danger to even what I said before, excusing homeboy, because he might be locked into a toxic pattern with shorty, you know what I'm saying? But
Ever
again,
since high school,
right. So, you know, but I don't know. I don't know none of this.
Exactly. That's truth. That's truth.
But these are the nuances, and this is why you got to be slow to judge people, you know what I'm saying? Because life is very nuanced.
Right. I agree. Shit ain't sweet.
It's not easy to really, just when you see a situation on face value, to really know that how you interpret it is correct.
Right. So we're gonna move on to the next one. All right.
Yep.
Getting into about phase 2. We'll come across phase 2 when we explain Holly Bailey and DDG situation, right?
Boy, vicious little hole there.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah.
Again, as far as I know, I don't know this young lady personally, but I have seen and heard much of what has spilled out of her dome piece, and it ain't attractive.
Yeah, man. She's here, you know. So we're going a little bit over their complete relationship timeline, just a little brief overview, at least what they got here in this article. And we got actress Holly Bailey, and his name, I never knew it. I just knew him as DDG, but his name is Daryl Dwayne Granberry.
Good, thank you. Somebody say the man nigga. All I ever knew, the little boy, the boy named DDG. I'm like, why?
What is that?
What is he anyway? Is he like somebody, or is he just a guy?
Well, you know, today's time, would be, but in your time, he would be considered just a guy who had tech equipment. But by today's time, I think he's like what we would call a streamer. I think he does like these streams and
Right. He's an internet nigga. Okay.
he's an internet nigga.
He like what I'm trying to be. He already got the shit on Smash for his shit to be in. Anybody give a fuck. He got an actress. So, you know, he's a somebody for that zone, you know what I mean? Like, hey,
yeah, he's doing this thing.
I ain't hating. Niggas is doing what they doing now. The world is different. You know, that's the whole thing. Like, you can't, you know, even though I be kicking principle and all of that, by the same time, principle, even though it doesn't change, it stays lodged in the time. So even though you gotta stick to the principles, you do gotta, at the same time, you gotta be able to keep up with what's going on in the world. And for those niggas who, you know, figured out how to take this medium and make it profit for them, salute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating. Fuck it.
That's a fact. I agree. So it says here, you know, Holly Bailey, Daryl Dwayne, they were together for over 2 years, and in that time they welcomed a son.
They were together 2 years. Oh, a little over 2 years.
Like I believe it says here they were aware, you know, of each other for longer than 2 years. So they probably had dealings or whatnot, but they were considered serious about 2 years ago. And that was around January 2022, excuse me.
January 2022.
Yeah.
That's when they got serious. Okay.
So they first linked in, And this was after they were seen together at Usher's residency in Las Vegas. Okay, you know, in this club.
My niggas doing show tunes. Now this shit is show tune level. Usher.
You know,
You got a residency.
they say about a couple months later on Instagram, DDG wished Holly a happy birthday. They deleted the video. What did he
mad
go?
at each other.
Yeah, that shit gone. So fuck that. Happy
Fuck all the
birthday
good
to
times
the,
we had.
to the beautifulest, the flyest, the sweetest. Love you forever. Okay, you know that's the honeymoon phase.
Yeah. That's what I be. This is the shit with people when they break up. It's like fuck all the good times we had.
Yeah, no, that
And now
shit
you
just-
want to take that shit down and erase the video like that shit don't matter. Nah, look at it because that happened in reality too.
Yep. So, says here, Bailey gave birth to their son. His name is Halo. This was in December 2023. All right. So let's just follow this out before we close it. January
So they had the baby a
2022.
year later, December 2023. So January 2022, they
Right.
met.
Yep.
December 2023, baby come.
Baby comes.
So they were seriously making a baby immediately. Okay.
Immediately. As soon as, I mean, if you do the math, that's like what, right when they met, damn near.
Yeah, they got right to business. All right.
Alrighty, and then on October 3rd, 2024, Daryl Dwayne revealed Bailey had broken up. So
October 3rd, 2024, which means this shit probably happened in September, August. Because he said revealed. If you pay attention to the language, he said
Yeah.
October 3rd, he revealed.
He
That
revealed.
means that the
there
could
was
have been
speculation all the way up until then, pretty much.
right. So as soon as she got her baby, and this is a pattern. And I want to focus on this for just a moment because, ladies, we're not always the bad guys. There's some things in you that you need to be aware of. That postpartum shit and that pregnancy shit and all of that bad attitude and carrying on that you do during that time, you want it to be excused. You want it to be catered to. You listen, let me tell you something. First things first, bitch, life goes on. Okay? And you have to have a tough, as a feminine, you bitches want to be tough like me. Well, you need to be tough like you. Okay? You need to be tough to be able to deal with your labor and your pregnancy and your aftercare of childbirth to where you don't fucking destroy our relationship and torture me and make this shit untenable no more. Because what y'all don't know is that I studied a lot of biology. A lot of my thinking comes from very clear logic that comes from biology. Y'all don't know. You gotta, there's a spirit that runs in you, and you can tell it's a spirit because you can see it in insects. Okay, a lot of insects like to kill their mate and eat them after mating. And I know this shit sounds like I'm joking and making it fun, but a lot of your behaviors right now is insectoid. Like if reincarnation is a thing, a lot of you bitches is coming back as bugs because you want to be queen bees and you be displaying behaviors, right, that belong to a lower life form. Okay? Killing your mate and wanting to destroy. And you got to understand, when you have pregnancy, but that spirit comes, and its goal is to destroy your family early. And when you buy into that shit because you don't know no better, right? That's exactly what happens, and you think you victorious and triumphant, but really nobody on this plane is. That spirit is victorious and triumphant, because it's natural. It's documented that being repulsed by your mate and all kind of things is a temporary phase that happens in between when getting in conception and after, like, at least a year after the child is born. Like, you go through this phase, this thing is attacking you, and you keep trying to validate it when instead you need to be denying that shit. And that takes discipline. That puts responsibility, accountability on you. And this is where we having a general problem in life with each other, is that you refuse to take any of the weight as a woman that is yours.
Facts. You know, just to support or help to corroborate my father here. You guys, you know, y'all watch Sinners, and, you know, y'all all believe in the spirits and energies and whatnot, you know.
There you go. All you Erica Badu ass bitches, just because some shit is spiritual don't mean it's fucking good. It don't mean that it's there for your benefit. There's a lot of nasty things in the spiritual realm too. Okay? So you keep tapping in the other side, bitch, and you picking up praying mantis spirit and black widow spirit and all this other shit, and you thinking you fly and you doing it, and this shit is eating you alive. And it eats you slow. It tries to kill us fast, but it eats you slow.
Right.
And that's what, so you be thinking you winning because the nigga look like he losing because he dying or going to jail or not making no money or whatever. Little do you know you being poisoned. Slow, and they winning against us both. Stupid.
Ooh, you know, I didn't know where to put this video in, but I feel like this is a good time to put the video. Remember the one I showed you just a minute ago? These are the actions you would probably be in, woman, or if your brothers is watching. This is the actions.
Yeah, this is what it look like when you're dealing with a black widow bitch.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly.
Praying mantis hoe.
Baby mama calls police on her boyfriend, makes her kids lie on him, calls him broke, and cries wolf. Cops show up and arrest her instead. We're only gonna watch the early part of this. Oh, hold on. I don't know why it would do that. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Get the audio. Oh.
She wouldn't let me get out the car. That's what caused the commotion. And then when I got out of this car, I just don't want to go to jail. I stay here because I don't want to go to jail. I want to go to work. That's it. Stuff in the car, and then she wouldn't let me get out the car. That's what caused the commotion. And then when I got out of this car, then she started causing more commotion. I didn't do nothing, man, bro. I just trying to go to work. And then I can show you the recording. Because now her son about to say I've been putting my hands on him and stuff, but I haven't. She gonna tell him to say it, so I was recording too because she broke my phone. Knocked my phone out my hand.
You can record it, because this one is my phone. My phone, and I was showing me my settings, that's my phone. It says
what happened to the top of the door?
He took my phone.
That's Bingo.
Yup, he took my phone.
Bingo.
He got
From
my
the
hands,
last time,
he put my
remember
hands,
you
he
was
put
there
his hands on
and
my
all that
child.
the thing happened. It still never got fixed. It just had a crack on my shit.
That's not surprising.
Say yeah, say yeah, yes he did. Yes he did, you scared to tell, you scared to tell.
Scared to tell. You lying ass.
I don't care, so you got no card. Ow!
I just trying to...
You don't got
Do you have a purse?
Oh, what place I got? I'm trying to go to work. On the porch. I don't have a purse. My work stuff. All my work stuff.
So yeah, he just ends that saying that he don't want to go to jail or whatnot, but you know what I'm
See,
saying.
the thing about that shit right there, and you know, we've been doing this song and dance for so long. Like, if you don't see certain shit, then you ain't trying to. Like, you can look at this man's demeanor, overall demeanor. And this is, thankfully, in this fucking situation, the cops appeared, according to what was reported, did the right thing. But you can look at this man's demeanor and you can look at this woman's demeanor and know who the fuck is lying right off the top. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these situations that don't turn out in a nigga favor is look exactly like
Just
that.
Like this, yep. Yep.
So, you know, again, you want to keep channeling spirits, and you a weaker vessel and you don't want to understand nothing, you don't gotta go by what the book say. Look at yourself and look at me. Like, y'all know what it is, and you keep playing around trying to find illegitimate sources of power over niggas, right? And then wonder why everything is chaos and mayhem in the community, bitch. You inviting that shit in because you don't want to abide by the order.
Yeah, man. You see that?
It's clearly not righteous to drag, especially if you sitting here talking this black, white, blase, spliz, black card. I can see if you don't give a fuck about it, and then that's just what you want, and niggas need to stay out your way. But if you about being black, you over here, y'all, a lot of you niggas is traitors. You talking, a lot of you bitches and you niggas is traitors. You talk all this black shit, but you don't do nothing beneficial for black people.
Even the black person right next to you.
Exactly. Not even in your personal life. You don't even do nothing beneficial for your fucking black son or your black daughter. You think you do something beneficial by spoiling this little bitch and shit until she starts sassing your ass back and competing with you for your man and all of that shit because you never learned about the importance of boundaries in life and discipline because you shunned men your whole life, and that's what we fucking represent.
Facts. So let's move into the next, because this is like currently where Holly Bailey and DDG are in their relationship right now. Because if you can see, this was posted the 13th of this month. Holly Bailey accuses ex DDG of physical and emotional abuse and restraining order requests. Remember, we just watched a video of a woman who was claiming that a man was beating on her and the children.
You know what I'm saying? The most convenient bullshit ever on the planet. Like, bitches, not only is it convenient when it's a complete lie, but it's also convenient for cantankerous bitches who like putting their hands on niggas and fighting, and also using their mouth to try intentionally to try to drive a nigga to violence, because those are also things that are violations, not of you when you get what you ask for, but of us when you fucking start the shit in the first place.
Yep.
Because who started it? That's why I love kids, because kids still have sanity. Kids say, who started it? They don't ask they don't look at who finished it. They say, who started it?
Yeah, man. Straight.
Oh, y'all remember that? Yeah, y'all forgot about that. Simple logic, because you bitches always trying to get out of reality so that you can have some strange advantage over niggas. No, who started the fight?
Yeah.
Oh, you started it. Well, then you're responsible for whatever happened afterwards. I know, unpopular opinion, right?
Yeah, especially when the legal system doesn't really corroborate that same structure. You know what I'm saying? You know?
But that's the simple, basic, pure logic of a child, and that is correct. Who started it?
It's very correct. That's how you know a lot of things should be handled. You know, like in school, you know, you get into a fight. And you would get into a fight because it's a bully who's bullying you, right? Let's just say that's the situation, you know, and then you end up with both of the children being suspended, which doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's because grown-ups get into kid business and interfere with a bunch of because kids most kids, from what I've been able to observe of kids, because I am an observational nigga. Kids come into the world with a logical structure that's extremely basic, and not necessarily ready to take on all the complexities of the world yet. But that core logic that they have is accurate and sound.
Right.
When you get to the blocks and the kids start fighting over the blocks and the adult comes in, the first logic that the kid going to use is, yo, I was here first. That is correct logic. What the fuck you come in here taking shit from somebody else that you see is already enjoying it?
Yep.
Wait your turn. That's correct logic. When they see a fight with the bully, even if they see the kid standing over the bully and he done knocked the bully out, the kid gonna ask, who started it? Oh, the nigga on the floor started it? Well, then he's on the floor for a reason.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Really basic, simple, straightforward, direct, no bullshit logic. It don't matter if the nigga on the floor is a girl. Who started it? Oh, she started it?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
kids,
then she's on the floor for a
reason.
reason.
As kids, they gonna,
That's how kids gonna think about it.
That's how kids.
Am I lying?
No.
Am I lying?
No, I know they won't.
It's us that come in with that bullshit. Well, she's a girl and you should
She's
never
a
hit a
girl,
girl and all of that. Shut the fuck up. She hit me. I hit the bitch back. If I'm stronger than her and it's obvious that I'm stronger than her, then maybe she shouldn't have did that.
Going up to a lion and go smack a lion like.
You wanna go smack a lion ass, bitch? Well, you go do that to him and see what happened to you, and then tell me that I was wrong. Do what you did to that motherfucking gorilla over there. See what he do to you, and then come back and tell me that I'm a bad man.
That nigga gonna take your head off.
That nigga ain't about to have no sympathy. I don't give a fuck about a human bitch.
Nigga don't care if it's a girl. Hey, remember when Rambe, he dragged that little kid? He dragged the kid.
Yeah, kid, I don't care. Like, what is you doing in my face?
I'm about to drag you, little nigga.
I'm about to fuck you up. That's it. Like, we ain't about to talk about nothing. And I mean, yeah, it's hard, but it's fair. Why you around here for? Do you live in the goddamn
The
treetop
enclosure?
jungle?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never seen you around here, bro.
About to show you around these parts.
You don't belong here. I'm gonna show you why.
Give you a little tour real quick.
Straight up.
So
Like
we got-
animals, kids, they honest. I love them because they help you keep sanity. Like, because these niggas, these people, these humans, they have you in outer space somewhere. Well, go ahead. What we got? What we on? Where we at in it?
We got this we just gonna, I guess, dip into what's going on here because you know this is 7 months. Ooh, don't we got another article where it's just like a couple months?
Yeah, let's make the connection because this one ain't much more to say. That bitch put the restraining order. She got temporary custody and all of that off of all of that bullshit, and now they waiting for trial. You know what I'm saying? But one thing y'all need to know: once she gets that temporary order, the game is almost checkmate. Like, it's hard for a nigga to get back from that. I've been in that situation. You can cancel Christmas. There's no more really looking at nothing unless you got a man judge. And we need to talk about that because, you know, I don't know how many men have had this experience, but I know when I had that experience, I walked into a courtroom and there was nothing but women. I'm talking about the bitch the judge, the bitch that was typing next to the judge, the bailiff was an old aggressive ass black bitch, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wait a minute, this don't even look like
I might half win.
This don't look good, and it wasn't. It wasn't, and I'm like, now, this is what happens when you ignore gender politics. in society and try to act like men and women are the same. Because then you'll do dumb shit like fill a courtroom, a family court, where people are fighting over their child with women and say that was a fair trial. Do you think that was a fair trial?
Well, you know I don't, but
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like that. Shit. These motherfuckers didn't even serve me with, because there was, before the trial, there was a mediation that we were supposed to do to see if we could come to some kind of agreement without going to court, right? And that was before the temporary order was signed. I never got served I got served with the court date. I didn't get served. I had no knowledge of the mediation. And it was apparent on the record because the return on the receipt wasn't signed by me. So I didn't sign, or a deputy, or a sheriff. It was blank. So there was no certification that I got notification that there was a mediation that we could have participated in that would have avoided the court case, right? Now, that's a big issue.
Right.
Because you can't, in law, notice is absolutely of paramount importance, because you can't respond to something that's going on without your notice, right? So I go to the court, and when I go to the court case, I alert the judge to this fact, and it's plain on the record. This bitch says, so this is a serious legal issue. Right. So I'm thinking, so I've been taught by the law. This bitch says, well, we here now, so we just gonna go ahead.
Well, we here now. Wait a minute.
Excuse me, miss?
Whoa, hold on.
Excuse me? Because, now you steamrolling my rights, and, as a man, once you do that, there's only one thing left.
Violence. Action.
Again, further evidence that I was always the butt of the joke over there, because that was a clear violation of my rights, and fuck you, nigga. None of us care. Not your baby mama, not the judge, not the bailiff, not the bitch typing, not nobody over none of them. Nobody gives a fuck about you and your rights. And this is the final time we're going to say it, because we're going to take your child through a legal process and trample your rights while we do it. And, nigga, if you don't get the message yet, then you a slave. And you deserve everything that we got for you next. I'm not going to do that. And this is what a lot of you niggas is bowing to over there. I'm just saying.
Facts, man. That's pretty deep. Hit home for old Reek over here.
I mean, that's the truth. That's how this spiritual shit works. You agree to it, it's yours, nigga. That's how the spiritual shit works. That's how this legal shit works. And there's a reason they're very similar, because that's where it touches. You know what I'm saying? You keep agreeing to all of this faggot shit, and when you get fucked, nobody cares, because you was a man. You didn't stop it. That's why every time these bitches say, man up. Every time you cry, man up, man up. It don't matter if you're goddamn. It don't matter what you going through.
Much time. She do it to
you keep agreeing to it. You can't cry about it. So y'all niggas think about that. Bitches got you agreeing to slavery every day so that they could be comfortable. Huh?
Boy. Are you going? Hold on, is this? Yeah, I think I'll wait till later to bring up that part. I wanted to get into real quick the little reasons for why she supposedly filed this restraining order, right? So she's 25. Didn't know that. That's good, but she accused a DDG A physical,
rapper.
emotional. Right, he's a rapper. Right, I didn't. So we said streamer. My bad. He's a rapper. Okay.
I guess niggas doing it all now, you know.
Hey man, I never listened to any of his songs, so that's not to say he probably doesn't make a good song or something. I don't know. I just haven't.
I mean, I hate to say this, unfortunately, but if it wasn't for that bitch, I would know about this nigga.
I think I could agree with that. So, she accused him of physical, emotional, verbal, and financial abuse. I guess he didn't have his own money. And this request was filed on May 13th. She revealed in the filing that she and DDG broke due to his temper and lack of respect towards her. Also claims that her boyfriend has made a habit of bad mouthing her as a parent on social media. Oh, so, you know, because he got a couple clips of him probably insinuating some shit, she's going to get defamation of character on his ass. You know, it's just so easy to lose to these bitches nowadays.
Which is sad because the bitch probably is a bad parent because look at what you're doing. Do you think that maybe, what's the kid's name?
Halo.
You think maybe little Halo might not agree with your actions right now?
You don't think
that is his daddy?
See his daddy? Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you over here talking about he's bad mouthing you. Maybe you not listening. And this is y'all problem. You don't think you have to listen to no fucking body. And the nigga problem is, you know, they be like so frustrated with you because they can't fuck you up and make you do. You know what I'm saying? Not that I really even
agree with all of that.
But at the end of the day, like, if you have, let's put you, lady, in a man's position. Just say you got a daughter and a fucking infant. And you are noticing your daughter is dealing with your infant in a way that is offending the shit out of you. Like, you think it's dangerous for the infant and shit. Right?
Right.
And you tell this little bitch, stop. And this bitch looks you in your face and tells you no and continues to endanger the baby. What's your next move, lady?
They'll answer that. They'll tell you they'll hit him. They'll tell you that.
They'll lie because I'm doing this comparison. So they'll lie right now. But if it was an instance free of this comparison, you'd be like, I beat that little bitch ass, right? Mm-hmm. So if you a man and you watching your woman do some shit with your child that you care about because you're not a deadbeat dad. Right? Not by nature. You care about this child. You actually even care about this woman, but she's doing some shit that's endangering the child that can't help theyself. What you think if you was a man, what you think you'd be inspired to do? But then you gotta look around at all the guns pointed at you because you're a man and you're a black man, and the fact that this bitch has the trigger in her pocket. Right? And so after that, you decide, you know what? I can't do what nature is telling me to do. And I can't watch this shit no more. I can't save this child without killing myself. What's your next move?
I mean, I'm gonna get the fuck away. Go bye-bye. I'm gonna go out
So
for
fuck you bitches and your deadbeat dad story. Fuck you. That's what I got to say about that. Because you don't got no respect. Huh? You said go get some milk.
Yeah, you heard of that one. You know, you go out and get some milk. Don't come back.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? No. That's it.
That ass. Like, what else is a nigga supposed to do? He feeling powerless as hell as a big, strong, prideful. And if you sit in that energy
For too long,
it's gonna make you what you sitting in. Like, you can't be the man you supposed. So I got if I got any shot, and you already tore a part of me away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already weakened. But if I got any shot of making it do something meaningful in the world, I got to get the fuck away from you and that child that you abusing. That's my seed. I can't watch it and I can't stop you. I'm not gonna keep watching that shit. And that's what a real father is gonna do. Yeah, sorry, the jig is up, bitch. Like, this is the real science. Because you
song.
and what?
They got a song talking about the jig is up or some shit like that. So
Yeah, old saying, the jig is up, bitch. The jukes, this shit is all up. Like, listen, niggas ain't been leaving their kids because they bad. They leaving their kids because you ain't shit. Yeah. And there ain't nothing they can do about it because you got our oppressor backing the shit out of you, and you think that you ain't got to negotiate with us over our kid. Bitch, you goddamn right you got to negotiate with me.
Yep.
And you got to negotiate with me as the weaker party. Sorry, that's reality.
Yep. We got maybe help drive the point home for the DDG stands. I got this clip right here of a little compilation of some of the things she has said, and you know.
Hell yeah. Let's look at this shit. But we gotta get off these niggas. We got more to go. We didn't spend a lot of time on these two.
Yeah, we only got about 2 more after, so. You know,
Okay, good.
There's a pretty big one. Let me see here.
Yeah, this shit was foul.
Yeah, it's pretty foul what she did to him.
Real girlfriend, all of the above. Where you go, who are you with? That's me.
I am nosy, number one. I like drama.
I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? Chloe is that way too, but in a different way, where she is like just nice. Chloe's just nice. I would listen, I would record it, and then I would play it back and send it. No, I wouldn't send it. I would wait. I would do a nice dinner. I would make dinner. I would wear some nice outfit. Oh, I would lay out a whole massage sandwich.
Really?
Hey, I made you special steak. Like, come on, hey, eat the food. Laugh so hard. And then what would you do from there? And then I would go to the stove, take the pot of food, and throw it in his face, and leave. You wouldn't just want to see the look on his face, the satisfaction, be like,
How is that satisfaction?
in person, you can see audiobook.
Who is the sneakiest? Who is more? Who will put y'all in a nursing home?
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for.
Yo, that shit is wickedness, and it's premeditated wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Because you think that shit is a joke. A lot of you niggas and you bitches out here don't understand that you play too much. And a lot of the things that you think is funny, that shit ain't funny. Y'all niggas play too much, straight up and down. Like, it's a time to laugh. And laughter is great. I love to laugh, and it feels good. But there's times where it ain't time to laugh, my nigga. Ain't no laughing matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't always gotta be bloodshed for that to be the case. Certain shit is not a laughing matter. Fucking antagonizing a woman, antagonizing a man is not a laughing matter. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't want to see what should be the natural outcome of that. Nobody wants to see that, right? Everybody wants niggas to keep their hands off of bitches. Well, bitches have to learn how to keep their mouth off of niggas when they tell them to.
Yep.
Because if you don't want to see domestic violence, that's a two-way responsibility. If a man and you are arguing and he tells you, that's enough, I'm done, and he walks off, bitch, don't follow him and close your mouth. If he leaves that house, quietly shut the fuck up and allow him to leave that house, because whatever he's going to do is going to stop you from getting fucked up, and it don't matter what it is. Y'all got to get this shit together, man. Like, all of this super hoe shit's not real. You can't be super hoe and a victim all the time.
Super hoe. Super hoe. Okay.
Super hoe.
Super hoe. All right,
You can't be super hoe and the victim. You can't.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, Spider-Man sure understands that. So you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga be. Let's go to the next one, cause we was in. Well, that was like the second phase, right? You know, that was like when you're going through that shit.
When you need early on.
You
know what I mean?
Get
it in.
Get out. If you already got the baby, you know what I'm saying? We told you what your outcomes might be, what you could do, you know.
This is if you just let that shit go.
This is what happens if you just let it go.
This is what happens when you let the bitch really burrow into your life and without no discipline and without no control over.
Yeah, we gotta go over the details, because the devil is in the details. So is God, but the devil as well.
Look at this.
Tony Braxton married Birdman in a secret 2024 wedding. 2 weeks later, she filed for divorce.
2 weeks later, and now we're asking, where do they stand now?
I don't even
as
care.
if
That's
that
why
wasn't as if that wasn't a criminal act that she just committed. I mean,
that's definitely criminal, especially if you go to work.
As if
that
that's
way.
not exactly. So this is in a tabloid. This is in People magazine. So the law definitely saw it. So this obvious act of thievery,
obvious act
of banditry,
top tier.
of robbery, obvious on his face.
Grand larceny.
Everybody gonna act like they didn't see that.
Premeditated grand larceny.
And we not the butt of the joke.
Man, Birdman.
Let us continue. Let's look at the details. What we got?
All right. So they were secretly married for 8 months. You know, they're around the same age. Kudos to them. 57, 56. August 8th, 2024. This was when they married, right? So 2024, August 8th. 2 weeks later, after they married, she filed for divorce and listed their date of separation August 10th. God damn it. That's just 2 days after.
2 days that she listed separation. So if she was telling the truth, 2 days later,
she was tired of that nigga.
She looked at this nigga and said, fuck you, nigga. I got you. And I'm about to get you. And left this nigga. That's if she telling the truth. She just told. And let me tell you something, man. Wait, first of all, I don't know if they say it in this article, but this nigga Birdman, I think I seen an interview with him where he said they was together for 18 years on the low before she pulled this shit.
Let me see. Hold on. They started dating in 2016.
That's long. Started there. Okay, so not 18 years. 2016 to 2024. So that's 9 years.
Yep. And the R&B star told people in 2018 that she never expected her friendship with her bestie for like 15 or 16 years returning. Oh no, they knew each other for a while. That's what it's saying.
Boom. Okay, the niggas said it different. This is how they say it. He said like they was like they fucked with each other for 18 years or some shit like that. Is how he said it or looked at it, if I'm not mistaken. And what they said there at least somewhat corroborates what I think I heard him say. Because honestly, they gonna say it how she wants it to be said. He gonna say it the way that it fucking was. You know what I'm saying? And so this nigga, do you understand the type of betrayal that is?
Yeah, man. That's the type of betrayal.
And then if you look, and then this is why bitches is full of shit, because here these old bitches, about this bitch age and older, over here talking shit about Shannon Sharp, like Monique and the rest of them. Like, you need to find you a good old woman. Look at what this bitch do. None of y'all can be trusted. You know what I'm saying? It's not just young bitches. You old bitches is more crafty and patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bitches got just higher level strategy to fuck a nigga over. Like, all of y'all need to get out of this dumbass thinking, right? That you need to have any authority over a man. Because y'all have to start with having some goddamn authority over yourselves. And if you had that, you would actually know how to deal with a man, and you wouldn't have this whole cognitive dissonance about being submissive as a woman. But you're under a spell right now, and you can't even get in touch with your own fucking nature because you always in my goddamn business.
Man, that shit dangerous.
That shit is wicked. Wicked. And good for that nigga. Because you brought a lot of that, it ain't tricking if you got it, flossing bullshit in. Now you look, see where you end up. Yeah, because let's get to that. Because look how you look. Mr. Birdman, all this money, you killing niggas, but a bitch got you and ran off with half of your everything.
Half of everything.
And you don't know how many gangster niggas I know want to kill up everything, but let a bitch walk all over you. You're fucking suckers, too. I don't care. Even if, I got the most respect for niggas who stand against the beast. If you let your bitch walk all over you, but you stand against the beast, I can't hate you too much. But listen, nigga, you ain't supposed to let nobody walk over you as a man. You know what I'm saying? You ready to bust your gun and kill off everything, but this bitch is just slapping you around in the crib and treating you like a sucker. What the fuck? You talking about, man, I'd never curse in front of my mama. My mama. Man, I love my mama, but stay in your place, okay? I'm a man now.
I'm a man now.
Stay in your place. I don't bow to no bitch. I don't care if I came out of you. I don't bow because I'm a man, and you have to let me. You have to allow that. And if you don't allow that, then you don't love your boys.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be the perpetual queen, you don't love your boys.
That's that coven shit.
Yeah, straight up and down. You got to let your boy be the king when it's his time to be the king. Okay? Mm-hmm. And that might not have nothing to do with you, and you got to accept that too. But you damn sure don't be doing that dumb shit. Like niggas be having this argument about whether it's your mom or your wife in the front seat of the car. Ma, get the fuck in the back.
Back? What are you doing?
Matter of fact, both of you bitches get in the back. Like my man getting up here. There's a man that got to get this seat up here. Fuck is you talking about? But if there ain't no man, then yeah, like ma. Don't be arguing with my wife about no respect shit. I don't care if she want to give you that respect or not, but we not about to argue about it. Because if you make it an argument, bitch, you'll be in the back seat. Ma. Yeah. Because this is my world. And I don't bow to her or you.
Facts.
And I'm just going to make that a point of fact right now. Bitch, get in the back.
Hopefully somebody watching picks these values up, because niggas be walking around moving walkie out here.
Yeah, they confused about order and what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to show you, we've been deceived by something, and it's not just women. It's something deeper and darker than that, but it's something that's deep and dark, and it uses women, and women are very susceptible to it. And that's just the bottom line of what's going on if you're paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Because these women ain't happy in this state of rebellion. They just can't stop themselves because it's so fucking addictive and seductive. But they end up, they just... You know what I'm saying?
Sinners comparison right there.
Right, but here you are, unhappy every day.
To infiltrate. You know what I'm saying?
Fighting with niggas every day, unhappy every day, crying about where the men are. Some of you sitting around globetrotting the world, getting used up, and still don't feel no different. You got a bad attitude toward men, and nothing you doing is changing it because you doing everything but what you supposed to do as a woman, which is submit to the man, and then you might get a different experience from men. Okay, because this shit is energetic. You think it's about him, her, this, that. No. It's about your energy, and is you fucking doing what you know is right. And if you too busy worrying about somebody else not doing right, and you not doing right, you not solving nothing because you can't stop them, but you can stop you.
Thanks. Let's move on to the next example, right? This guy, this is another example of what happens when you let it burn for too long.
Another example. Wow. Daddy Yankee.
Embezzled. Whoa.
Ya tu sabes, bitch. Took that.
Reggaeton star Daddy Yankee in court embezzled $100 million. What the flip? Come on now.
Wife greased that nigga.
Like straight greaseballed him. Like hit him on the head hard. All right, so it says this was reported this 2024, and he's turning heads. This is saying, his wife is estranged, and he accused her of embezzling tens of millions of dollars from his companies. He got multiple. If for people who don't know, because that would be like my age group, Daddy Yankee, he got famous in 2004 for Gasolina.
Dale más gasolina.
Yeah, Now we heard of the song. I don't know if most people my age know who made the song, but
Yeah, international reggaeton artists early on.
That nigga said, hold on. This nigga said these things happen. Quotations. That nigga.
That's what Yankee said.
Oh man, that's what he said in response to his situation. Like, these things happen, said the Despacito rapper and singer wearing a black suit.
These things happen.
These things happen. No, the fuck they don't. They shouldn't. Yeah. They do because you're allowing it.
Yeah, Spanish niggas be letting these bitches get away with bloody murder. A little bit sometimes. I don't know. The niggas in general on the planet is just... Niggas be getting away with bloody murder and shit. Niggas be like, ooh, these things happen. No, nigga, what the fuck? Cause a nigga broke down the situation a little bit in detail, according to his facts on something that I watched. And, the way she was able to, it was her and her sister actually who pulled the heist. These bitches had access to the nigga because they was like running the books, keeping the books, or running, being of use to the company, and they had access to the accounts. They was in, but they had like administrative access. This nigga and the nigga made a good
right here. Says it right here. They filed a motion against Gonzalez and her sister Aisha, alleging that the pair withdrew $80 million without his authorization from an account belonging to his company El Cartel Records. Says they also took another $20 million from Los Cangres, another one of his business ventures. And you know what I'm saying? He's asking the court to give him full control of the companies because, like you said, he gave her control.
Exactly. So this nigga was like, you's a dummy. What the fuck is you doing letting your wife and her sister have administrative access to your accounts? They need to have employee level access. They can make deposits. You can't withdraw shit. Like, and then so that right there. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Like, niggas, that right there. So That right there, if you pay attention to just that fact, it is indicative of this man's headspace and mindset. So, like, he trusted her unconditionally.
Right. He did.
What a beautiful thing.
What a beautiful thing. This is what y'all say we supposed to do. He opened up to her.
What a fucking beautiful thing. Until it's not.
Yeah, until it's not. Look at this. Oh,
Her and her sister robbed this nigga. And then she divorced him immediately after and is in court trying to get more out of the nigga. And then they had to file that to back that shit down and put this bitch into some accountability, or try at least, because you were in a compromised situation with her having that type of access. But then again, it's clear and obvious on his face that her action wasn't for the benefit of the company. So yeah, you in an actionable position, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But the shit what you got? Oh. But the shit is it just shows you, like, you have to keep sense. And you have another one, do you, or is this the last one?
We just got a little closing video. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, before we get there to the closing joint, this is something that I do want to alert men to, because this is a good example right here. That one and the Birdman shit.
Right.
Okay?
Daddy Yankee and Birdman.
Understand just how much of a risk. Because if these things can happen after, because him and even Daddy Yankee and his wife were together like 20 years before she pulled this.
Yeah, both long-standing. Both, they didn't get into the details, but yeah.
So these are 20-year relationships, 18 year, 16, whatever year relationships, and this is what she do. Okay, so that's that, and I've met plenty of men who after 20-something years. And it's not just that there's a divorce, right? It's not just that. It's not just that. Because 20 years we together, I'm pretty sure any man, even if he didn't really want that to happen, he can do it gracefully. Right? But it don't just be that. It be 20 years and then this bitch tries to fucking disembowel you. You know what I'm saying? To get what she wants. After 20 years of friendship, trust, all of that shit, marriage, vows, kids, saving this bitch, consoling this bitch, she pretending to do the same for you, and she turns around and she does that, and then she don't just want to leave, she wants to leave and destroy you, or at least diminish you, right, by an 50% or more. This is what she wants to do after all of that time. So think about it. That's how much of a risk you're taking by going into that zone. And this is the reason why I say that, because something I kind of figured out about women is that they're natural strategicians, natural tacticians in the emotional realm. Okay, they try to make us believe in all of these frilly things. You know what I'm saying? All of these societal etiquettes and all of these fairy tale, like love, unconditional love, everlasting love, soulmates, marriage, and they don't believe none of that shit. Their goal is to pull you in, is to make you believe that they believe it, and then make you believe it. But they don't never believe that shit, and that's what you're seeing in hypergamy. You're seeing the true nature, and this is not me trying to make all women the same, and you know what I'm saying, and not because extraordinary is extraordinary. It's called extraordinary for a reason. Extraordinary, not ordinary. A good, actual, really good, genuinely good woman is extraordinary, as everybody would say. Even the women, except every one of them thinks they're that bitch, but they're not. That bitch takes a lot of searching and finding, and most of the time you're not gonna find it. Every nigga's not gonna get that. The majority of you niggas is not getting that because it doesn't fucking exist like that. And when I say a good woman, I'm not saying that good, like regular people type good, but a woman that has her shit down well enough to be a wife and be around you all the time and serve you all the time forever and ever, amen, till you die. You think that's easy to find? Nigga, you can't even do that shit. So just being fair, not even trashing women or nothing, but to expect that type of shit from a human animal is a dumb idea in general. You got to deal with reality. And reality is people get bored, people want to try other things, people ain't steady and loyal like that. And don't let no bitch convince you that she different than all the other people on the fucking planet because she loves you so much. That's just not logical. It's stupid, and a lot of niggas is paying for that. You got to, it's business. There's a certain portion of relationship that is business, and those bitches don't like to acknowledge that part because business requires accountability on both parties doing business. Romance and shit doesn't actually have that for them, and that's why they love romance no more. Stay the fuck out of love, y'all.
Facts. Stay out of love, man. You got to. You in here taking oaths with God in the room, and you know.
Yo, and that's another thing niggas need to be careful of, because I'll say this on this one too, because I don't think I said it on online yet or in public yet, but like that getting married shit, I think y'all are getting punished so bad for that, because you ain't supposed to be letting them bitches trick you into that. Look at what you're doing when you go into a church and you get married. You walk into a church building. You have a preacher there. They doing all their invocations and shit. And they calling God or something down to witness you making an oath to each other and to the entity. God, let's say. Let's hope. Right? But we know it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how this society operates, but what they're calling God. Right? You calling this entity down.
Right.
Matter of fact, fuck that. Let's just say it's God, because he's always watching everything anyway. You calling God down to make an oath to each other and to him and to fucking lie. I mean, maybe you have an intention to do right. What if she doesn't? She divorces you, you know that doesn't just make her word bad, it makes your word bad. Now you got that on your jacket you got to answer for.
Yep.
And especially if you just go in there willy-nilly getting married, knowing that you's a slinging dick wild nigga, and you over here and you just busting ass after you said you to this bitch you'd never touch another woman except her, and then you wonder why she turns into Godzilla on your ass. Like, you nigga, everybody you got what you deserved. You better tell that bitch, no, fuck out of here. Me? Let me tell you something. This is what I tell a bitch. You talking about marriage. I say, listen, bitch, I believe in God for real, not for fake. Again, I believe in God for real, not for fake. See, because a lot of you bitches, you don't even know what I mean when I say that. Like, a lot of you is fake believers because you don't act, you don't behave and comport yourself in any form or fashion that makes me believe that you are thinking about the fact that there is somebody with supreme power looking down at you and disapproving of your actions and behaviors. You don't behave like that, so you can't tell me you believe in God. That's just wordplay. You can shut the fuck up with that. But anyway, I believe in God for real, not for fake. So if you think by some temporary insanity on my part or some wild dexterous scheme on your part that you gonna drag me to an altar and have me call God down out of heaven and lie to him and then or maybe I'm not even lying, right? But you over here playing and shit, playing house, and we go and do that, and then however a little bit later or long later you think you gonna divorce me? Okay. I think I did say this before, but in another episode, but I'm just saying, like, to reiterate right now, because it's relevant to what we was talking about. Like, yeah, I don't play with God like that. If we said till death do us part, then we got to play this thing all the way out.
We got to play it all the way to death.
Right, so unless you ready to play for those stakes, right? Don't holler at me in marriage, because the last thing I'm going to say about it, right, is that I am more than certain that in the New Testament, and not just in the New Testament, but in the red words, which is the Logos, which is purported to be the actual words of Jesus, which are the most important words in that testament. Everything else you could really throw out because it's opinion, speculation. Some of it might be right, some of it might be wrong, but the Logos says you don't take oaths. You let your yes be your yes or your no be your no. And you can see once you do the legal study that I have of marriage currently as it's done in the state and the government and the contractual basis thereof, it is not undergirded by God, the Most High. It is the state you are contracting with, and that's why they get power over you, your spouse, your kids, and all the proceeds of the union, the corporate union that you just engaged in, and it's not a holy act. So guys, black men, any nigga who might be watching this shit, shut them down. You don't owe them nothing.
Don't do it.
Sex is an equal act, especially if you got good dick. If you got good dick, that bitch is getting more out of it than you are. Stop paying these hoes for sex. Stop thinking you owe these bitches for fucking you. Because they getting pleasure out of it too. That's a very, very core misconception of humanity that makes a lot of dumb shit go on and makes men subdue themselves to women a lot. Like, listen, sex is an equal exchange of pleasure.
I mean, the way you put it a minute ago was funny though. You said she getting the better side of the deal. That's because you got to put the work in.
Yeah, and not only that, but women's whole genitalia and it's built for pleasure. That's why you be fucking a bitch. You could have bust her ass like a champion 4 times. This bitch she'll still try you for some more. Like, they just pleasure machines, and they have to be turned off at times, and they don't like that. But like, life ain't about just that.
Right. Facts.
And they're built to get more pleasure out of sex. They do. This is scientific fact. They got more nerve centers, and nigga can't have multiple orgasms and shit. They can.
You can be fucked up.
nigga tired. One time it's over. I need a minute. God damn. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting on the bed shaking, still coming. You ain't even fucking the bitch no more. Like, I've had shit. I seen all types. Like, they can do that. Like, that's their world, and kudos for that. But yeah, don't come into mine thinking you can tell me about reality, bitch. That's my world.
Facts.
I know right from wrong. You need a little guidance, okay?
Let's go ahead and get to this closing video.
Let's close it out, baby.
We're going to talk about basically, where you don't want to be, right? This is where you.
Yeah, this is for the ladies, for the young ladies who's still listening to old bitches and don't fucking get it that they lying to you about quality of life as an older woman without a man. You see, let me go ahead and run it, and then we'll get back to it.
Right, facts. I want to shout out Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. We used a couple of his videos. He's
fair use, baby. Fair use. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
I hope somebody
There's
will
this
use some of our
website on it.
stuff.
Oh, facts.
I was just saying, I hope somebody would use some of our stuff. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, that's a fact. Come on now.
Instagram I see where they have the specialty things to tie you up. What? And they're so gorgeous. Like these beautiful ribbons.
This is turning into a corno.
Pieces where where it holds your neck and your hands.
What? I don't know what this is.
Oh, I'm going to show you.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. I think because I have such an aesthetic.
Yes.
And I'm like, if I could be tied up and look this good, let's go.
What in the BDS 50 Shades of Grey is happening here?
Bitch like 60.
I don't know what it is with this current trend of Gen X, 50-plus-year-old women going on these podcasts and speaking about the bitter lives that they currently live. First, it started with Tracy Ellis Ross, and then it went to Holly Berry showing us her snatch at the Met Gala, and then this lovely young lady right here. Now, if you're unfamiliar, she goes by the name of Cray Summer. She played Freddie from A Different World back in the day.
Before Jobber, I had...
So... That's perfect. As we can see, these, for those of us who are a little older, or for those of you young men who tap in with the past and a little bit of recent pop history, like these are some of the, like top tier women that men were in their time. Men was after love, like they was on the top of the world where all you young bitches at right now, right?
Carisha,
they was there. Yeah, all of y'all like, hey, y'all do your thing, but just remember, winter is always coming. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to prepare for winter, young ladies. And this is just on some fatherly advice shit, not even jumping down your throats, all that. Listen, life is here to be lived. I get it. Live it. But winter is a thing. It's a real thing, and it will see you.
Yes.
So prepare for it, however you choose to do it. If you don't want to be under a man, bitch, save your money. Don't run around here thinking you can steal and rob niggas, right? Because the thing about it is you probably be successful, but you see them big fancy houses and all of that shit that them bitches have, they in there tortured. That's the part you don't know. I've seen a lot. Used to clean houses. I'm getting out of prison, I'm hustling, trying to keep things legal. Learned about the apps. I was gig economied up for a minute. I was doing everything. Google, Uber, Amazon, this, that. One of them was TaskRabbit. TaskRabbit, I used to clean houses. That was one of the things that I got hired for the most. Cleaned a lot of older, my age-ish, maybe a little older, single ladies, nice big old houses. Chaos. Terrible, living horrible in there. Don't know what these bitches is doing. In the dark, in the living room. I'm cleaning the garage. This bitch inside the house cluttered full of bullshit because she's a hoarder. That's why she fucking called me to the house. You holding on to a million meaningless memories because you got nobody. And all of that shit don't talk to you. Your car, you might, AI's coming, bitch. Y'all trying to replace men with machines, I guess. All right, pretty soon your car and shit, your toaster oven and shit will be able to talk to you, but I don't think it's going to feel the same. Man. For those of you who care, take the warning.
Man, you know it, man. Like we said, that was just examples, you don't want to be the woman with nine cats.
And listen, women, before I got to the point where I learned about the natures of men and women in detail and the difference in gender, there was one principle or tenet that I live life on to make a lot of things make sense, that before I even had to understand that. And a lot of you bitches need this tenet. And this tenet is people are more valuable than things. You need to take that to heart. People are annoying. People don't always do what you want them to do. I get it. But every day and twice on Sunday, if you was stuck on a desert island, would you want your diamonds and your furs and your designers, or would you want somebody there with you? I'm just saying.
Take these. No, I'm playing, but no, for real. If there was anything that you resonated with, or you liked, or you understood, you was fucking with, go ahead and share that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel.
Comment.
Yeah, please throw some comments, throw some suggestions on anything you want us to talk about, any topics, any ideas or principles. My father's very big on those. So
yeah. If you got situations, you might want a perspective, you think I might have a good take on it, shoot it at me. Keep everyone anonymous. I'll give you something to work with. Whatever y'all want to do, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
it was a pleasure, son. Another good episode.
Another one down for the count.
Another one down. We going strong, man. We're gonna try to keep it going for those who are enjoying our content. Let us know, man. That too. Also, encouragement. It helps. Sometimes the numbers don't move for a while. A comment, I'll make a nigga. Oh, we doing it, baby. Let's keep it. Let's keep going. So yeah, everything like help that shit. If you fuck with what we doing, even that is a help. Do that. Let us know you enjoying it.
Facts. It allows it'll keep us motivated to keep getting up and doing this shit.
That's right. Shit ain't easy, it ain't free, but we doing it for the people.
Come on now.
Yeah, so Father, Son, Holy, there I go again. Father, Son, Troll it Ghost, baby.
Troll it Ghost.
Troll you niggas. Peace.
Peace.